Go ahead and switch direction. It's kind of nice, a little bit cooler this morning, huh?
Yeah,
I've had enough of the
that desert weather.
Let's do another big circle all the way around. And drop those shoulders down as if you're trying to touch the ground. Bring them up, trying to touch your ears. Drop them down as if you're touching the ground. Up and touch the ears. And release. Nice. Let's do some big arm circles. I'm going to do one at a time. So I'm going to take one arm, big circle. I'm going to let my body follow it. So now I feel a little bit of a twist in my waist. And again, really exaggerate. You really want to use this time to open up the body. You might notice a little lack of flexibility. You can kind of check that out. We're not making judgment. We're not judging. We're just checking it out, seeing how the body feels today. Let's change direction and follow it.
A little flexibility.
But the more we move, the better it gets. And we wouldn't notice it if we didn't like stop and check in. I want you to recognize your successes. Go ahead and rest this hand. Let's do the other side. But the more we practice this, one day you'll wake up and you're like, wow, I remember being able to move like this. And we'll switch direction. One last time, all the way around. And rest those hands on your knees. Nice. Let's check in, make sure our body's nice and straight. Spine is upright. Lift those rib cages up off of the hips. Sometimes we settle down. You want your back nice and tall. Let's go ahead and open those arms up and we'll cross them in front of us. Open up. Try to touch your shoulder blades behind you. Cross in front. Touch those shoulder blades. Cross in front. Touch those shoulder blades. There you go. Nice. Opening up the chest, loosening up the back just a bit. We'll do one more time. Cross those arms, open up, try to touch those shoulder blades, and put those hands back down. Nice. All right. I'm going to do one more chest opener. I'm going to bring those arms up as if you're reaching up towards the ceiling. Let them drop behind you. We're going to let them touch the ground. Bring them back up. Reach up towards the ceiling. This time, let's go towards me. Touch the ground. Bring them back up. And release. Nice. All right. Feels good. All right. Let's do the spine. I'm going to keep my hands on my knees. I'm going to do my cat-cow. So from the side, I'm going to arch my back and look up. Then I'm going to push, curl, try to touch my chin to my chest. Nice and slow. I'm just getting some movement in the spine. Let's do one more in both directions. Go ahead and arch and curl. And bring that body upright. And bring it back to that upright position where those rib cages are lifted up, back is the spine is straight. And let's do our rib cages in circles now. So not the shoulders, although the shoulders will be moving, but visualize the rib cage making a circle over the hips. And so now we're engaging that spine. We're also loosening up the hips just a bit. Good. Keep those rib cages lifted up, and let's change direction. And we'll come back to center. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and warm our legs up. And I'm going to sit back so that I can lift my feet up and just bring them back and forth. I'm just going to try to loosen up the leg. You might feel some popping in the knee. I have a lot of popping. But I'm letting the chair carry me because we're not working out yet. We're just warming the body up. And let's do some circles. And change direction. My ankles are popping. Let's go ahead and do those ankles. We'll do pointing, flexing, point, flex, point, flex. And let's open up and close, open. We'll do one more, open, close, and go ahead and rest those feet down. All right, good job, nice. You guys feeling okay?
Let's move it already.
All right, okay. So let's bring those arms out. We'll do some circles. And my circles are little, but I'm gonna visualize that I've got some heavy weights in my hand, right? So really visualize you've got some heavy kettlebells. Maybe you've got 10 or 15 pounders in each hand. But your mind believe that you have these heavy weights. And we'll go a little bit bigger. Keeping nice form with these heavy weights in your hands. We'll make that circle even bigger. Still holding onto those heavy weights. All right, I'm going to change direction. This time, open those hands up. Palms are open, fingers are wide. Big circles. Feels a little bit different and you've let those weights go. A little more energy coming into the body. And let's do some medium-sized circles. And we'll move to small circles. And my small circles are a little bit faster. Hands are still open. This really helps to tone the upper arm. And relax those arms. Ooh, nice. You need to work the deltoid. Get a little bit of this workout here too. Yeah, we all need this, right? Okay, we're gonna move. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
My shoulder hurts a
I
little. I
know.
have to be careful.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move our arms and our legs together. And so we've done this. We're gonna push up towards the ceiling. As we do, we're gonna lift one knee up. And let's lift as high as we can. And as those hands come down, that knee comes down. I'm gonna lift the opposite side. And we'll do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Nice. All right. So now I'm going to push my hands out. As I do, I'm going to lift that foot out. So for those of you that are watching on the screen, that foot pushes out. So hands and feet push out, go back, switch, and do the other side. And we'll do this for 10. 1, pull it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back in. Nice. All right. And now we're going to lift up to the side. So my arms are going to go out. As my arms go out, I'm going to put one leg out, bring it back. Arms go out, other leg comes out, bring it back. So we're really using our arms and our legs together. And we'll do this for 10. Yes, thank you. Be careful. 1, bring it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Nice. All right. Really challenging ourselves, right? Okay.
To keep the,
Yeah. The rhythm and yes.
yeah, the rhythm.
Yeah. But that's why we do it, right? Because we want to challenge the mind as much as we're
Right.
challenging the body. So, okay. So we're going to do a little bit of cardio to start with. And the cardio is going to be with our hands, just doing some striking. So, but as we move our core, we're going to feel that heart rate build up just a bit. So my hands are going to be next to me. I'm going to punch out with one hand. As that hand comes back, the other arm comes out. I'm going to do this for 20 because the goal is to get that heart rate up. That way we'll be burning more calories during this session. So let's do 20 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and pull it back in. All right, We're gonna move our hands together now. We're gonna push out, pull it back, push out, pull it back. Again, our goal is to get that heart rate up. So we're gonna put some energy. Visualize that you've got something in front of you that you're truly pushing, and then you grabbing hold of something and pulling it back. And we'll do this for 20. 1, pull it back. 2, pull it back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, pull it back. Nice, good job. All right, so these look like simple moves, right? But you should feel your heart rate raising just a bit. All right, we're gonna do one more. This one's gonna be a little bit more energetic because we're gonna be pushing up. So I'm gonna push up one hand, and I actually am gonna lean just a bit, and then I bring it down. Push up the other hand, bring it down, and we'll do this for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and down. Nice. All right. So I think our bodies are nice and warm. Go ahead and find your weights. We've got different weights. I know those of you at home, go ahead and grab those weights. If you don't have weights, you can still do these exercises without them, or you can use water bottles. We're going to start by resting our hands at our sides. We're going to raise them up into airplane arms and lower back down. We'll do this for 10. 1, and back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down. Nice. So if you want more of a challenge, sit on the edge of the chair, and so that the chair is not folding you, so that your body is upright and you're having to use your core to bring strength in. And so we tuck that tailbone back, bringing the belly button to the spine. I'm going to do that same move up, and then we're going to pull them out in front of us and drop them back down. So we go up into airplane, bring them out in front, and drop them down. This is a little heavier, so if you need to adjust your weights, we also have some like the sand weights there too. All right, we'll do this for a count of 8. 1, up in airplanes, pull it to the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Nice. I usually use 3s. I'm challenging myself with 5s.
I haven't seen you in 5s.
I know. Do you see me like this one? All right. So let's do it one more time. This time I'm going to add one more variation. I'm going to go up in airplanes, out to the front. Let's do a little bicep curl. Touch the shoulders. Go back out and down. I'm going to turn sideways so my friends on Zoom can see this. We open up into airplane. They go to the front, curl into a bicep curl, back out, and we slide down. All right. We'll do this for a count of 6. 1, open up, bring it to the front, bicep curl, back out, slide them down. 2, 3, I did that wrong.
You added another thing.
4, sorry.
It's all right.
5.
I followed you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
6. And down. Nice. All right. Go ahead and take a breath. Check in with the shoulders. If they're feeling tight, go ahead and loosen them up. Sometimes when we do these lifts, we feel like the neck's starting to creep up. Relax it. Let it go down. All right. Okay, we're gonna do some bicep curls from the beginning right down here by our knees. And so my palms are facing you, and I'm gonna curl up, touch my shoulder, bring it back down. So again, if you wanna challenge yourself, sit on the edge of the chair, tuck that tailbone under, the abdomen's nice and tight. If today you need a little support, you can lean back against the back of your chair. We'll do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. While we're here, go ahead and rest those forearms on your legs. Let's do our wrists just for a bit. Open up those hands, let those weights fall down and curl back up. So now we're just isolating the muscles in the wrist, a little bit of the forearm here. But the goal is to strengthen our grip. Maybe loosen up those tendons just a bit. Let's do one more. And let it hang, curl it up. Bring your body back up, bring those hands back up to your knees. We'll do another bicep curl rep. This one's gonna be for 8, but we'll add a variation here. We're gonna curl up. We're gonna lift those elbows up, open up those doors. We're gonna bring it back to the start where we were. And we'll do this for 8. Okay. 1, curl up, open up those arms. Bring it back and down. 2, 3, 4, halfway there. You should know better than watch me.
Oh, it's-
5.
I'm glad you're doing it.
Right? 6, 7, 8, last one, nice and strong. Hold it up there, bring it back in and down. Nice, all right. Okay, again, check in with the neck and the shoulders, make sure they're not feeling tight. You want them to feel nice and relaxed here. Let's do the wrist one more time. So slide those forearms down. This time, all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna twist. So I point those palms down, palms up. Just doing a nice little twist here, just to loosen up those wrists. Again, you feel a little bit of the forearm engaged in this move. Let's do 2 more. 1, 2, and bring those palms back up. Last rep for our bicep curl, and we'll add a little bit of variation here. We're gonna curl up, arms are gonna open all the way out, and we'll do that same move we just did, where we bring those hands out in front and drop them down. So then we have to come back to that starting position. So bicep curl up, open those arms, bring them out, tap, go back down, and then we come back to our starting position. We'll do this for 6. 1, open up those arms, close it up. 2, 3, 4. Good job. 5. 6. This is a really nice move because when we're pulling those weights out, we're having to challenge our lower back, all right? Let's go ahead and rest those weights on our knees. I'm gonna bring my feet in just a bit so I feel comfortable going up onto my tiptoes. So I'm just gonna engage my legs just a bit. I wanna give my arms a bit of a rest, so I'm gonna move to my lower body. Weights are on the edge of my legs, so I'll have a little bit more resistance. You can push down if you need a little bit more resistance against the legs as you go up onto your tiptoes. And we're gonna raise up onto our tiptoes for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go ahead and push down if you want to. 8, 9, 10. Let's hold that tiptoe as high as you can. If you need to adjust. Really feel your calves starting to become engaged here. So you feel those calves nice and tight as you're pushing up against the toes. Push with your hands, push down just a little more. And release, nice, all right. If you need to shake out those ankles, those feet, just release some of that. Awesome, great job. All right, we're gonna bring these weights up to our shoulders. This is our chest press as we push up towards the ceiling and release back down. And so this is using our bicep muscles too. If you need to up your weights a little bit, you might want to challenge yourself. Again, tuck that tailbone under, tuck the tummy in, feet are flat on the ground. Let's push up for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Nice, good job. You guys look good at home. I can see you guys lifting those weights up high. All right, so now my hands were facing, my elbows were facing forward. The next move, I'm gonna open those arms up. So it's the same push up, but now my arms are open. So I'm gonna open my chest. When you do this, you might have a tendency to let that back arch. Make sure you're tucking that tailbone. You don't wanna hurt your lower back. When we bring our weight up, sometimes we stick our belly out. So let's lift it up. Arms are out. Let's push up for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. Nice. That one's a little harder, huh? This one here, we use our biceps. When we move out, we have more of our little deltoid muscle up here working here. All right, let's pull those weights back in how we did it the first time. We're gonna push up towards the ceiling. This time, let's add our leg. So as I push up, one leg comes up and then they come down. Alternate other side. Usually we do the next set as 6, but we're gonna do 8. So we get 4 on each leg. All right, so let's do this for 8. 1, back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back down. Nice. All right, good job. Go ahead and shake those arms out, shake those wrists out, give them just a little bit of a break. Good job. Let's go ahead and bring those weights back up into that scarecrow, that goddess pose here. Nice and strong. You can rest those weights on the wrist. In this position, I'm going to turn one direction, come back, turn in the other direction. All right, we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back to the start. From here, we're going to turn, tilt to one side, bring it up, tilt to the other side, bring it up. We'll do this one for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back up and rest those arms. Whew. All right, stretch those shoulders out. That one's tough, huh?
Yeah, that was a lot of weight.
It was a lot of weight in this position. We're gonna give our arms a little bit of a break. We're gonna move to our core. So I still have both my weights in my hands and I'm gonna rest both of them to the outside of one of my knees. And I'm gonna just shift these weights from one side to the other side. Now, we're not gonna use our arms, we're giving our arms a break. So the muscles I'm using are these core muscles and I feel these muscles shifting from side to side. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, shift to the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back to the center. If you need to stretch the back just a bit, go ahead and move so your body's staying nice and relaxed. Same move, only now you're going to put those weights close to your hip. So now as I shift from one side to the other, I'm actually using muscles up a little higher. And so again, the arms are not doing this. We're gonna let our core do it. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, bring it from one hip to the other. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way across. Bring it back to the center. Whew, all right, one more core. Actually, we have 2 more cores. Our next one, we're gonna visualize there's someone behind us. So I'm gonna take my weights, I'm gonna pass it to that person behind. So now I'm actually using these side muscles here. And so I'm really gonna reach behind me, bring it back to my lap, reach to the other side, pass it, and bring it back. If your weights are too heavy together, you can use one weight. You can pass one weight back and forth, however it feels comfortable for you. Let's do this one for 10. 1, pass it behind. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring those weights back up. Nice. All right. So this is our last one. I'm going to drop one weight down. Other weight's going to go up under the arm. And then I'm going to switch positions, lowering that raised arm down as the other arm comes up. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, 2, use your core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull it back up. Nice. All right. We're going to go back to our arms. I'm going to do some work on the back side of these arms right here. I'm going to do that by raising them up over our heads. And I'm going to bend the elbows. The exercise is actually pushing up towards the ceiling, lowering back down. Pushing up towards the ceiling, lowering back down. Check to see how it feels. If you want to use your weights, you could do it without weights. You could use one weight if that feels better. One weight going up and down. We're going to be using this back muscle here. All right. Arms go up. Bend those arms. Let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and lower them back down. Good job. All right. I'm going to go ahead and lower my body all the way down. And I'm just going to raise my body back up. And so let me turn sideways so you can see this. It looks really simple, but we're going to engage the lower back here. So my arms are hanging down, and I'm just going to lift my body up. As I do, use these muscles here. Use your hamstrings, your glutes to pull that body up and lower back down. We'll do this for 10. 1, bring it up and back down. 2, tuck your abs in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring your body back up. Go ahead and set those weights down and let your body rest on your legs. Give your lower back just a little bit of a break here. And so you're going to relax the shoulders, let your head feel heavy. And we're just leaning over as far as we're able to, just to give a little release on that lower back. I'm going to take a deep breath. All right, go ahead and grab those weights. I'm going to do that same lifting of the body, only now my arms are going to come up, almost like a falcon, right? I'm just going to leave my arms positioned in this position. So as I raise up, my arms come up and I lower back down. We'll do this for a count of 10. Go ahead and lean forward, arms are out straight. 1, bring it up and back down. 2, 3, tuck that abdomen in, protect that lower back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up and back down. Go ahead, rest those weights down on the ground, let your back relax just for a moment here. Breathe into this forward bend, loosening up the lower back. All right, I'm going to turn my chair around so you guys can see me from the front again. All right, we're going to do our next move leaning forward just a little bit too. So I've got my weights in both hands. This is a reverse fly. So my arms are on both sides of my legs, and I'm going to pull those weights up and drop them back down. So I'm pulling up, opening up. If you want to, you can bring that body all the way up if it feels good to you, and lowering back down. You can just lift them up like airplanes if that feels good for you today, or bring that body up. We'll do this for a count of 10. 1, and back down. 2, back down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way back down. And go ahead and take a breath here. You can leave your weights down. We're going to do this again. I like the way you guys are learning to stretch your back out. Feels good, right? Just kind of keep your body nice and relaxed during these exercises. They shouldn't be tight and tense. That's how you become injured. You actually want to be relaxed as you do these. All right, so our next move is going to look similar, only I'm going to lead by my elbow. And so as I bring my arms up, it's the elbows that are going to lead me up, and then I come up and open up. Bring them back down. Push as if you've got something in your hand that you're pushing into the earth, back down. So again, I lead with the elbows, bringing the body up, open up those doors, close, push down. We'll do this for a count of 10. 1, lead with your elbows, open up, push into the earth. 2, push. 3, pull with the elbows, push. 5. I think I got the numbers wrong. 6. 7. 8. Push it down. 9. 10. Pull with the elbows, push it out, pull it back in, push it down, and let those weights go. Bring your body up. Nice. All right. Check in with the shoulders. You can feel nice and relaxed. Whew. All right. So we're going to be done with the weights. So let's go ahead and set those aside so that you don't accidentally kick them with your feet. All right. I'm going to do some more movement with the body. And what I'm going to do is cross over my midline. So I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to push across as if I'm going on a diagonal up towards the ceiling. As I do so, that same leg is going to shoot out. So you want to make sure there's nothing that you might accidentally bump. And then I'm going to visualize that I have a rope and my foot is tight and I'm going to pull it together. So that's going to engage my core. So I push out, pull it back in. We'll do one side for a count of 10. 1, pull it back in. 2, 3, pull in. 4, fill those abs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull it back in. Nice. Let's do the other side. So I'm hanging onto my chair to make sure I don't fall out. So I've got a nice good grip here. So I'm reach across, leg extends out. 1, pull it back in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, pull it back in, nice, all right. So now I'm gonna twist to one side, I'm gonna twist, push out, visualize that you're pulling it back in. So I twist, pull it back in, so I'm still engaging my core here. Twist the other side, pull it back in. So we're really working these muscles here. And so I've got a little bit of a twist because I've got a blanket on here, so I can really twist as I pull it back in. Let's do this for a count of 10. 1, twist to one side, pull it back in, other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice, and release. All right. Let's go ahead and place those fingertips on our shoulder blade. I'm going to take my right elbow to my left knee and release. And then I'm going to do the other side. So again, we're still engaging these core muscles here, but now I'm getting my legs involved. And let's do this for 10. 1, let's do both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release those arms. Nice. All right. We're gonna lift those knees a little bit higher. And I'm gonna lift them up high enough that I can clap underneath. Now, as I do this, I'm not letting my body come forward. I'm keeping my body upright, the knees coming up to me. So we're gonna lift that knee as high as we can to clap underneath without bringing the body forward. And let's do this for a count of 10. 1, both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I can feel my abs working. Can you feel your abs? Okay, so we'll do a mountain climbers. And this is when I take one leg out to the outside, arms come up in goddess. So I'm gonna lift that knee to the elbow, only now I'm lifting on the outside of the body. So my hip is really gonna be engaged here. The other leg is out in the front to keep me nice and stable. And let's do this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, good job. 4, 5, this is tough, huh? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Yeah, really, yeah. Let's do the other side. We'll do this side for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Nice. All right. Let's work these joints just a little bit. So my feet are going to be in front of me. I'm going to hang onto my chair so I stay nice and stable. Also, this helps me keep my body upright because I have a tendency to want to slump forward. So if I keep my hands here, I can push my chest out just a bit. And I'm going to take one foot and raise it as high as I can. We did this last week. Remember, there's a dog in front of you. You don't want to step on your dog, right? So you got to step over the dog. We're going to step over the dog to one side for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a big dog. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Let's do the other side. I know it's hard.
I'm glad my dog's a Chihuahua.
You're just gonna step over a little Chihuahua. I don't know. Chihuahuas will bite your ankles. You got to lift them up higher.
Yeah.
Let's do this one for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet back in the center. Let's do our feet together now. So now I'm really going to hang on to the chair to keep my body stable. If you need to, you can lean back if you want the chair to help support you. Both legs are going to come out around that dog tap. Both legs come back in. We'll do this for a count of 10. So you can use the back of the chair if you need some support. Let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back. Nice, good job. All right. This one brings the cardio up too. So
So you're gonna do more cardio.
we'll see. We still have 20 minutes, so yeah. All right, let's go ahead and open up those legs just a bit. We're gonna open up the underside of the legs just a bit. I'm gonna put my elbows down on my knees. And take a deep breath in. Let's go down just a little further. You should feel the muscles on the inside of your thighs and underneath opening up just a bit. If you can, go ahead and rest those hands all the way to the ground, or maybe they're touching your shins, your ankles, however you're able to bring them down. Then relax, feel the shoulders relax, feel the head heavy. And go ahead and put those elbows back onto the knees. In this position here, I'm going to push those legs open. So now I feel even more of an opening on the inside of those thighs. I'm rolling up onto the edge of my feet. So my feet are actually lifting up just to open up just a little bit more. Feel those legs opening up, feel those hips opening up. All right, so take those thighs, try to close them. We're going to pull those legs back in, but as you do, take those arms and push them apart. So I'm using my elbows to push apart my legs as my legs are trying to move in. If you need to use your hands, you can use your hands. But you want some resistance. You want to be pushing with the knees in as the arms are pushing out. So this is a great way to stretch the fascia inside the legs, the inside thighs. This is a really great way to bring moisture into that area of the fascia, that tight muscle, that tight, that fascia that gets a little dry and brittle inside there. So we're pushing in both directions. And bring that body up. Nice, good job. Okay, now we're nice and relaxed and loosened up. Bring those arms up towards the ceiling. Let's turn towards one leg. We're going to bring those hands down over that leg. We're going to walk those hands across to the other side and bring those arms up. These are our cherry pickers. Let's do this for 5. This is 2, all the way across. Bring those arms up. 3. 4. Really feel those side muscles pulling you up. 5. Last one on this direction. Feel those side muscles pulling you up. Bring them up towards the ceiling. Lift that rib cage up off the hips. Turn towards that opposite leg. Let's go down. Walk those hands across, picking up as many cherries as you can. Arms come up. 2. Arms come up. 3. Do be careful that your chair is not sliding. We don't want you sliding out of your chair. That's 4. Last one, 5, all the way down. Pick up as many cherries as you're able to. Bring that body up. Lift those arms up. And release. Nice, good job. All right. Still keeping that rib cage lifted up. Separate this area, opening up this core area. Arms are out. Legs are still spread out. I'm going to take my left hand and tap my right ankle. Bring my body back up. These are our windmills. Opposite side all the way up. Let's do this for 10. If you get dizzy, keep your eyes on me, point it forward, or don't go down all the way if you're starting to feel dizzy. Let's do this for 10. 1. Both sides. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one, 10. Arms come up and release. Nice. All right. Good job. Okay. Okay, we had a special request for cardio today. So
Careful what you wish for.
I just said, don't blame it on me.
all right, let's just go ahead. We're gonna grab our jump ropes. I've got my imaginary jump rope, one handle in each hand. And so my feet are gonna jump up together. As soon as they tap the ground, they lift back up. Let's do some jump roping. And so you can use the back of the chair if you need that extra support today. If you want to challenge that core, bring that body forward. And we'll jump rope. Nice, good job. Like the way those feet are lifting up. Let's go a little faster. Let's, how high can you bring those knees? Really engaging the core. I'm gonna switch direction. I'm gonna jump rope backwards. It's funny how just in your mind you can shift that, right? And the body feels different. Sometimes when I jump up, I'm gonna go forward again. I jump on one foot and the other. Jump one foot and the other. Okay, let's jump feet together. Let's go really fast. How fast can you jump? Just a little bit more, a few seconds more. And rest. Nice, all right. Okay, you should feel your heart rate rising up just a bit. If you want to, you can check that. The best place for me is on my neck. Some of you might check on your wrist, but I can feel my heart rate just by pressing right here. We're gonna slow that down. Visualize your shoulders softening. Take a deep breath in. Visualize the heart softening. Visualize the heart slowing down, bringing yourself back to that normal breath. Remember, this is practice we use in real life, right? Things get upset, someone cuts us off, someone says something to us, lower it back down. Your body will follow what you lead it. So if you relax the shoulders, your body thinks, oh, I'm relaxed. And the mind starts to follow suit. And so then the heart can slow down. And you can relax. Nice. All right, let's march in place. Let's move those arms. The more you move your arms, the faster the heart rate will go. You can lift those knees up. Let's walk just a little faster. I'm going to move up to a jog now. So I'm going to jog. When you're exercising, you want to still be able to talk. That means you're still getting enough oxygen into the body, into the lungs. So if you want to sing a song, you want to talk to yourself. Let's go a little faster. Move those arms a little faster. Let's get that heart rate up a little faster. This is going to make it a little harder to breathe. And so talking and singing is going to be a little tougher. But we're just going to keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. No keeling over. A little bit faster. Okay. If you've ever run a race, you see that finish line, you know there's a camera, right? You want to be running across that finish line so that you get that picture taken. Okay. Bring it back to a walk. We're not stopping yet. Bring it back to a walk. And go ahead and slow it down. Nice. All right, check in with that pulse. This time, because it was the second time, it might have sped up even faster sooner because the heart rate was already elevated just a bit. But feel the body relax, right? We're going to trick it into thinking that it's relaxed by relaxing the shoulders, letting the arms hang heavy. Taking a deep breath in. Visualizing that heart softening. You can even visualize a calm mind. A calm mind looks like a still lake. The water is still. You can see the reflection of the moon. You can calm the mind. The body relaxes. All right, one last cardio move. We're going to do our jumping jacks. We're going to do 30. You have a couple options. You can just use your legs. You can use just your arms. You can use your legs and your arms. You can do one side, then the other, or you can do both together. We're going to do 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, almost there, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and relax. Woohoo! High five to all you guys. Good job. Okay, check in. You guys know what to do. Calm that heart rate down. Relax the shoulders. Relax the mind. Deep breath in. Look how easy it's becoming, right? So easy now to relax the body. Nice. All right, we'll do a little bit of stretching. That's going to also help relax the body. So I'm going to go ahead and lift one ankle up onto that opposite knee. Lift that rib cage up off of the hips and bring that body forward. We used our hips a lot today with moving our legs in and out. So let's stretch that area up. Breathe into any tightness. If you're still breathing heavy, still visualize that calm mind. Keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. And bring your body up. We're going to let that leg cross over. I'm going to open up the spine just a bit. So I'm going to turn to one side, grab the back of my chair and look behind me. And come back forward. We did a lot of core work too. Let's turn the other way. Let's stretch the sides out. And come back forward, nice. Go ahead and untwist those legs. Let's do the other side. Ankle comes up, lift that rib cage up, and lean forward. You should feel a stretch on that hip. Let's go ahead and breathe into any tightness there. Feel the body relax, the shoulders relax. Maybe you can rest down just a bit into this stretch. And bring your body up, let that leg cross. Let's do another spinal twist here if you look behind us. And come back forward, let's twist the other way. And come back forward, nice, all right. Now go ahead and untwist that leg. Take one leg, extend it out. And as you do, point that toe back at you. So I'm really flexing it. So I can feel the back of my calf right here is really nice and tight as I'm flexing. I can also feel a little bit of tension on the front of my shin there. I'm going to take my body, I'm going to lean over the leg that's not extended. Nice stretch over that leg here. But this is the leg I feel the stretch. Keep that foot flexed, keep it pointing towards you. Don't let it open up or close in. It's still pointing up straight towards the ceiling, flexing back towards you. And bring your body up. Let's go ahead and switch. So I'm going to pull this leg in, extend that opposite foot. Again, nice and flexed. I feel my calf and my shin nice and tight. And I'm going to lift that rib cage up before I lean forward. And bring your body upright. Nice. Go ahead and sit back into your chair, nice and comfortable here. We did a little bit of work with our arms. So we're going to stretch those arms out. I'm going to take one arm, bring it across my body. Opposite arm comes up just to aid in this stretch. I'm stretching out that deltoid that we worked. And release. Let's do the other side. Arm comes across, other opposite arm reaches up to add to that stretch. And release, nice. Let's bring one arm up towards the ceiling. Feel that stretch down all the way to the hip. Bend that arm, other arm comes up and assists in pushing on the elbow. So now I'm stretching underneath here. If you want to add, you can kind of lean over if you want to add to that stretch. And release, nice. Let's do the other side. Arm comes up, really extend it up before you bend it, and then the other hand comes in to assist in stretching. And if you want to lean over, And come back up, nice, all right. We did a little work with our wrist today. Remember, we were lifting up. So let's go ahead and interlace those fingers. We'll do a figure 8. And so I'm just doing a nice little figure 8, loosening up the wrist. Change your figure 8 direction. Doesn't feel quite as natural, doesn't flow quite as easily. But we're working along the midline right now, challenging the mind. Hands are still interlaced. Take those palms towards me, really stretch them out. Bring those palms up over your head, stretch up towards the ceiling. Push a little higher. We're going to release into goddess. Arms are here. Try to touch those shoulder blades. Hold those arms back. Let the head drop back. And drop those arms. One last stretch, and that's just to let the body go forward. You can let your hands touch the ground. Let your body rest on your legs. Let your head feel heavy. Drop it down.